Hey, church, we're going to read from Matthew chapter 6 today. And when you fast, don't make it obvious, as the hypocrites do, for they try to look miserable and disheveled so people will admire them for their fasting. I tell you the truth, as the only reward they will ever get. But when you fast, comb your hair, wash your face. Then no one will notice that you are fasting except your Father, who knows what you do in private. And your Father, who sees everything, will reward you. Okay, so we're not necessarily talking about fasting specifically, even though that's this passage of Scripture. Instead, what I want us to focus on is something that we talked about, maybe a week or so ago in the devotional, the fact that God sees everything and that we can't hide anything in our life and that we got to make sure that we're living right. So I mean this in a good way when I say that one's looking more at the negative side of the hidden things in our life. But here today in the reading that we have from Jesus, I want us to look at the spiritual good things that are happening in our life. What we learn from what Jesus is teaching us is that our relationship with God, our spiritual life, is not a show. It's not like what people think of me. It's what God knows of me. And what he says right here in the Scripture gives us that assurance and that encouragement today. Then no one will notice that you are fasting except your Father, who knows what you do in private, and the one who sees everything will reward you. So as I look at that, I just want you to know that as you serve the Lord, he sees everything. The little things you do for him, the things of just seeking him directly yourself, not putting on a show and taking the step to the side and serving others in the lowest of capacities. He sees it all. So I want you to be encouraged that if nobody notices you, your Father does. If you don't get a thank you, he has one for you. He loves you. And we serve him because he loves us. And it's not for people's affirmation. Although it's great to have, it doesn't mean anything. What matters is what God sees. And I pray today that you will serve him in a capacity that brings no glory to you, but your Father in heaven knows what you've done for him. God bless you. Let's be his church.